Sabbath day was reserved for rest. The Sabbath day, you could not do anything. So when Jesus died that Friday, in as much as they wanted to prepare his body with the spices, they wanted to get things ready, it was against the law to move too much around that time. So they had no choice but to ponder on things. Teaching you. And so one thing that I'm sure Mary started to think about is when this young man who was born to me, who is now Savior, when he came already, the minute they heard of him, Herod had a target on his head. Herod was ready to kill him. So that stands to reason that Jesus, while he was on the cross, he was like, begin to think of my life so that you can fix yours. And so we're going to go through a list of things that happened to Jesus and some of his teachings. Because when someone dies, that's what you do. You remember them by what they've said and what they've done and what they've gone through. And so the first thing is that there was a target on his head. And so as we wait for tomorrow to happen, we have to understand that if we've become a target to the enemy, it's because there's something special in us. Jesus, before he could open and utter any words, there was a target over his head. So if you are going through some things, this is the opportunity for you to realize that even Jesus had a target over his head. How much more you? You who are called. You who are chosen, you who have given your life to Christ and decided that you will not serve the idols of your past. You expect to go through life smoothly. No. As we wait, in the meantime, let us remember the life of Jesus. He was a target even before he began. So if you have come into this kingdom of light, and the enemy has decided to try to terrorize you, you got to understand that a robber does not rob an empty house. They don't mess with empty houses. They only go places where they know are fancy. That's why the hood, they don't rob each other like that. When you come to the hood and you look nice, that's when you get robbed. So sometimes when you go into the hood, unfortunately, you got to get some baggy pants. You got to look some type of way. Because if they know you look like them, we both in the same, what's up? But if you go in there with your nice wig flowing and your big ring and your big watch and your car, just know that, God forbid, they're going to try you. So if the enemy is trying you, why are you acting as if, let me kill myself? As for me, let me suicide myself.